communicating better and getting pucks deep.
Putting the puck deep.
Put pucks in deep.
He's chipping pucks. He's getting pucks deep.
Getting a lot of pucks deep. Getting pucks deep.
Just put the puck deep.
Getting pucks out. Getting pucks deep.
Get pucks deep. Wear them down.
Get pucks in.
Pucks in.
Pucks in deep.
Puck deep.
Pucks deep.
Keep getting pucks deep and, deep.
Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the Pucks and Deep podcast. I'm your host, Brown Vetchkin, and
I
we
hate how
are
high these are.
completely in the wrong habitat here, I think.
Yeah, we're in
There's
public.
so many people out here, bro.
I don't like this.
This is
so
great.
uncomfortable.
They're looking at me.
But yeah, we are here at beautiful, I think I can disclose Fish Creek Park. Hopefully no one comes and snipes us here. But yeah.
Snipes us. No one knows
huge-
who we are.
No one actually knows who we are. We are the biggest podcast on this planet. Kylan, excuse me.
Yeah,
All right,
fuck,
guys,
man.
what do we
Come
want to
on.
start talking about here?
talking
Because
about
we got some
Parker.
big stuff here. Do you guys want to actually start with
Yeah, we
probably
have
the
big
biggest
stuff.
news?
Parker's back.
Yeah, Parker's back, obviously.
I was in the
Obviously.
last one. He's back. Oh, I'm
Um,
also back for my first real podcast of the year.
Yes, but
Hello.
okay, in actual real news, I think we're going to start off with the McDavid contract here.
There's a bigger contract, a much better one.
Oh my god, shut the fuck up, okay? It is
Get
It's
off
got
the
the
glaze.
term.
Get off the
It's
glaze,
got
buddy.
the
Okay,
term.
please.
Off the glaze.
Guys,
I'm not losing my Connor in 2 years.
Let's
man.
please talk about the Connor McDavid contract. What do you guys think? 2 years at $12.5 million.
That Kaprizov contract is so bad. It's so bad.
It looks rough.
If you're getting McDavid
There
for
we go, I got
12,
it.
He's signing a 2-year. I think he did a team friendly to try and get them more assets, and then I think he's either he might just give up and take like max on the next one.
I think
Honestly,
he gives up and goes to Toronto.
do you guys call
I don't
the
think
le-
Toronto's where you go if you want to.
Okay, but do you guys actually
one more series in 1 year in Edmonton than Toronto
True.
ever has in
He
1
goes.
year.
He's going to
so-
Florida.
do you
I-
think
you
the Oilers are
can't
the
beat
champions
him.
of the offseason at this point? Because you also look like the Wallman contract 7x7, Ekholm 3x4, like just absolutely steals. Players want to play in Edmonton too, which is shocking.
But what
know
did they
why.
Shocking.
add?
Seen that
But-
city?
Hold on. What did they add? What did we say going into the offseason they needed to add for the offseason to be considered a win, and did they do it? Do we consider Connor Ingram an upgrade over Stuart Skinner?
I don't
Who, by
believe so.
the way, what a
Who can't
start
make a
to the
pass.
year.
The guy who
Oh
can't make a
my
pass.
God. No, the Oilers did not win the offseason just because of the extensions. Yes, congratulations.
But they
you
have the
got your
ability
extensions
to
done.
extend. That's the thing, right? You have so much.
Congratulations, where's your goaltender?
More potential.
You're not going to win the cup without a goaltender. You can't win the offseason if you're not making a step towards your goal, which Edmonton did not do.
Well, I think they have way more potential to add things, honestly, first of all.
They have
And,
potential to
like,
add things,
But
but
they refuse,
they refuse
to
sign
add a goalie.
Well, now they have
Potential doesn't mean
Okay,
success.
I agree with that. Yes, now they need to actually add a goalie. I do think Ingram can be some potential to get there. I will say that at what point. Because Ingram, like playing on his way with the Coyotes, if you get prime Ingram, I think it's an upgrade over Stuart Skinner. Now again, that's a big
yeah,
if.
it's
That's
an
if.
upgrade, but that's if you get him.
Yeah, but
and
that's like saying you're an upgrade from a single cheeseburger at McDonald's to a
To a
single
double.
cheeseburger at fucking Wendy's. Like I don't know what you're talking about here.
yeah, dude. It's
Like yeah,
just
it's
getting
slightly
us
better, but it's not better overall.
It's
Yeah, dude.
still, it's like the Calvin Pickard solution from last year. It is a when's this going to run out?
Yeah, okay. That's completely fair.
Yeah.
Honestly, I'm really excited with the Oilers' moves right now. I think there's a lot more potential to add, especially on the deadline. Players could sign there more. Like, I think it's really
no one
awesome.
wants
though.
to sign
No,
there though.
no
But
goalie
Other than
players are
players-
taking
there.
pay cuts
Other-
right now to play
No,
in
no, no,
Edmonton.
no.
Andrew Mangiapane took $2 million instead of $3 million. Congratulations, Edmonton.
Okay, no, but what I'm saying is Connor McDavid has literally this contract is him saying, I will give my all to Edmonton. Like,
This
I think
Yeah, but
other
Edmonton has
players-
already
no.
proven that they're
I
not
think
going to
other
give their all
players-
back.
contract.
to
This
Connor
contract
McDavid,
is
so-
Connor McDavid saying you have 2 years to figure your shit out and win me a Stanley
but I
Cup
think
or I'm
other
leaving.
players will come to Edmonton because they
No.
see that as the best chance to win the cup.
It's
Yeah,
not the
but-
best chance to win the cup.
It's
though.
not. Florida
best
is
chance
still
is-
the best chance to win the
Yeah,
cup.
still Florida,
If you want to
unfortunately.
win a cup, your
Well,
best look is the Panthers. It's
you
the
have to.
reality.
You got to
Yeah.
think that the Panthers don't make the Cup Finals 6 years in a row, right? Obviously, I'm not saying they
6.
can't, but like they've already made 3, right? They have 3. What do you think they're going to make another 3 years in the finals?
No.
No.
This
No.
this is
No.
this is the
No,
last
but
one.
do you
then
think
who
the
do you-
Oilers are
but
going
who do
to
you
the
look at
finals
after?
again?
I think they
after
could.
this out
I
of
think
the
they
Eastern
could.
Not-
Conference?
I
You've
mean,
got, like,
I
New
agree that
Jersey coming
that
up, which
Ingram
is going
New
to be a tough
Jersey.
team to
Ingram
beat.
is
New
definitely
Jersey,
a step up
Carolina,
over
Carolina,
Stuart Skinner.
Rangers.
Okay, guys, we're just talking over each other.
Yeah, we are just talking. We're having multiple conversations. This just turned into a hangout. This is like
No, but Devin's right. Who do you look at after the Panthers? 'Cause the Panthers have one more year, even if it's not because they're players, it's because of their goalie. Like Bobrovsky does not have much longer.
And
left in
Bobrovsky
him.
is what, 40
Yeah.
now? 39?
He doesn't have that much
right?
longer left in him.
Tarasov
who do
looks
you-
good though.
But who do you look at afterwards? You have
looks
Carolina,
alright.
you have New Jersey. You
not
also
Spencer
on
Knight,
top of that, you
that's
also
for
have
sure,
a team like New York, the Rangers, who are coming up, and they're actually looking pretty good.
Now, I will say this, though, is I think Carolina and New York's window is closing right now.
no,
They're
New York's-
they're in the win now mode right now.
New York's is not closing because Shesterkin's in his middle of his prime. You have
Igor-
as long as
exactly.
Igor Shesterkin
Yeah.
is in his prime,
Yes,
you're
but
fine.
you look at the
Igor
players they
Shesterkin
have right
is
now.
that Henrik
Shesterkin
Lundqvist of
is
this
in his prime, but-
generation. He's going to be underappreciated because he's playing for the Rangers, who have a tendency to underperform. But that guy is so good, and he genuinely, any
also-
given year, could will them to a Stanley Cup.
You know Adam Fox, who as much as he's a dick in real life, he's a good player.
Artemi Panarin.
Artemi
I
Panarin.
completely think the
The top
Rangers,
man himself.
the Rangers window might be closed right now, or it's going to be closed soon. And they're going to have to go through another rebuild that they had before.
I think the Rangers have this year.
Devils, though, is an interesting one just because they have young assets that can possibly push them there. They haven't shown me enough that they've enough to do it.
Hurt.
Yeah, they're so
2
injury
straight
prone.
years.
They're injury prone. They're
I just
good,
think-
but they're injury prone.
The East is very open after the Panthers run. Like, obviously, I'm not saying the Panthers are the favorite. No question here.
Yeah.
The East is stacked right now. But 3 years from now, who's in the East? Now, the West is where it gets scary because I'm looking at a team like San Jose. They're going to break out at some point, and they're going to be a machine.
Yeah.
San Jose
is
is going to be
really good.
nasty.
Gotta be
nasty.
honest, just to spin back on the East, I really, as much as I played up my hate for Brady Tkachuk and the Senators last year,
Senators.
I like that team as
That
a
team looks
future,
Really good.
just a force in the East.
It's just a matter of how long Allmark can hold on to it. Like how old is Allmark now?
But then you have
Allmark's
that
what, like
Miralainen.
30?
Yeah.
33?
33, and who do they have as a backup right now?
Miralainen?
Levi Miralainen, who's
Yeah.
still getting better and looked really good
Yeah.
last year.
Yeah.
Like, Brady Kachuk's only getting better, and we saw he
Okay.
looks good in the meaningful games.
Okay, well
Like, that's the
we've
East.
we've talked about the McDavid contract.
Do you want to talk about the other big contract?
Devin. take it
Kirill
away.
Kaprizov signing for
Oh, yeah.
$17 million.
We-
dollars.
Oh,
That was a
yeah,
long time
Kirill
ago,
was-
though.
Big dollar Kirill.
Fuck, that was an awful
I
contract.
like the Jack Eichel contract.
Why in the fuck did you? I like the Jack Eichel contract too.
Okay,
I like that
Did you-
one.
were
Let's
you the one that
focus
said-
on this.
I didn't
Kirill.
think they knew how to. I didn't
It's
think
just
they
so
enough to sign
bad.
him.
Why do we want to talk about it?
Okay, no. The reason why I
Like-
want to talk about it is, guys, you're the Minnesota GM. Kirill
I'm on fucking mushrooms.
basically says he doesn't want to
You
be
better
there,
fucking
right?
be
He says
happy.
you're gonna have to put an incredible contract offer on the table for me to sign here, which they did. Do you think it would have been better to sign him, or
Let him
do you think
walk.
they made the right
Let him
decision?
go.
They
Let
should have
him
let him
walk?
walk.
No,
I would either
okay.
let him walk or I would have traded him. If he told me that trade line that he wasn't gonna, that he wouldn't want anything, I would have traded against something for him.
Tyler,
I'm not
him
paying him
seven-
$17 million
I know, I'm
for a
not paying him
contract.
17
No, no,
I
no.
see more value in a future with Rossi and Boldy than with Kaprizov.
Guys,
And
okay,
Faber.
And
Now-
Faber, yeah.
let me
You've
just
got
say this:
so many building blocks.
Kirill
in
Kaprizov
Minnesota.
is, I will say, a top 10 player in the league.
No,
Okay, he is arguably top 10. Do you let a top 10 player walk for nothing?
He's
You
not
don't.
top 10, that's
You
why I'd let him
have to
walk.
trade him. No, but
Yeah,
that's why
he's
you have
not
to
top
trade him.
10.
I would have
You
traded him
have
at
to
deadline.
trade
Get
him.
value for him though. You
I would have
that's the
traded him at
thing.
deadline.
Is
Yeah, but
if you
even
look at the
letting him-
Rantanen deal, because that's what I'm looking at, kind of, you're gonna get a nice young player for him at
But-
minimum.
But
and I'd
I
rather
already,
have that
I already,
than let him walk for
but
nothing.
I already told you. I already said that if I was the Minnesota GM, I would have looked at him like, I'm like, what are you like? We're not near on contract right now for extension. What is your numbers? Like, you'll have to give me like a stupid amount, like 17 mil. But like, that's not happening. Give me your
Where do
trade
you
list.
wanna
I'm
go?
trading you. I'm not.
Mhm.
Like, I'm not paying him $17 million when he's not worth $17 million. The only players I think in the league that can be worth $17 million, there is a grand total of 4. Okay, I would give McDavid $17 million. Actually, no, there's 5. I'd give McDavid $17 million. I'd give McKinnon $17 million.
Okay.
I'd give McCarr $17 million. And I'd give Hughes $17 million. And I'd give Hellebuck $17 million.
Whoa!
I wouldn't
whoa,
give Hellebuck
whoa.
17.
Okay, I'm
I
gonna
agree with
step in
everybody but
as
Connor Hellebuck.
I am a very biased Jets fan. I love me some Connor Hellebuck.
I'm not saying that I
don't
would
think
necessarily.
any
I'm saying
goalie
that he's the
gets
only
that much.
caliber of player I'm
Sorry,
saying that could
did you
be.
say McKinnon?
No,
did say
yeah,
that.
Draisaitl goes in there above.
I don't think-
Hellebuck.
Yeah, Draisaitl
Yes,
would be
yeah.
above Hellebuck.
I
for
would
sure.
I would give
just can't see a goalie
personally.
ever
I'd give
getting paid that much.
Draisaitl 15. No, I'm not saying that I'd want to give a goalie 17. I'm saying that he's the only caliber of player that I could see
I
getting
think-
a contract like that.
Yeah.
That's
I
all I'm
think
saying.
that 8
I
we're
disagree.
sitting at with Hellebuck is the perfect amount for what we
Dude,
get
he's
from him.
gonna fuck you
Okay,
guys. with
$8
his
million
contract.
for
He's gonna
Hellebuck has
retire at the end of this
legitimately might be one of the best contracts in the league. Like what you guys did with Scheifele and Hellebuyck,
It's
so
really
good.
good. It's really
So
good.
good. What the
we
Jets are
both
doing.
set them up so that at the end of this contract they retire as Jets.
And so
Well,
far,
And that's what we're
just
doing with
saying.
Kyle Connor too now.
Except for last game when Hellebuck had a .865 save percentage and
Okay,
Ali
Spence-
lost.
Hold on. Can we
I'm
just
still beating you.
hold on? Can
No,
we
it's
just,
tied. I just checked today. It's tied 5-5.
You mentioned the save percentage for Connor Hellebuck last night. It really doesn't help when you spend a third of the game on.
I'm
that.
saying that as if my goaltender Ottinger had any better. At a .84.
Kyle Connor.
My
dicked
goaltender
Jake Ottinger.
had a good night though.
No, I'm in the lead right now by 1.
Click
Oh,
in and click
Never
matchup.
mind. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, no.
I hate that.
But Thatcher Demko had a good night. That
Okay,
was-
No,
that-
I want to
Absolutely
move on to one. I want to move on to one
Yeah.
contract. I want to move on to one contract just so we can get it over and done with. D-Dog, go ahead.
Kyle Connor is a Winnipeg Jet for life. There's not a whole lot else I really need to say. He starts the season off with a hat trick. That contract already looks great. So
Do you need to borrow my my jacket here to wipe the glaze off your fucking face?
you want to calm down? You're gonna get your moment with Jack Eichel in a second.
I don't think we should have signed into that much, dude.
Okay, but on paper though, I think that Kyle Connor took a pay cut here.
Oh,
he
100%.
did, for sure.
100%.
At
That's
what-
a hometown discount.
At what Kaprizov got and at what Connor signed for is incredible, and
Such
it
a
makes it
gap
looks
for
bad.
how close they are in the list of players.
Yeah, because I would say Connor and Kaprizov are very comparable players. I would say
To a
money
point,
wise.
yeah.
Money
To a
wise.
degree.
You know,
Money-wise.
they're both fast, skilled wings.
Yeah.
And I mean, yeah, the Kaprizov contract is just ridiculous. Kyle Connor, I think, is a great value contract.
Kyle Connor, I think, is a better shot, but I think Kaprizov has better hands.
Yeah.
Kaprizov definitely has better hands.
Connor just
Connor's
has those wheels, though, dude.
He's got
He's
quick
got them
feet,
wheels.
and his shot, it's not even that it's hard, it's that it's quick and accurate.
Always a random Leafs fan, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cats in 7.
So, yeah, honestly, and
I hated that.
do you want to talk
That
about the
was
Eichel?
awful.
Do you want to talk about the Eichel?
I don't mind it. I mean, I like signing Jack Eichel. He's a great part of Vegas' team. I think the
Only
only
reason you guys won your cup.
yeah, no, he is the big reason why he won the cup. But I think that the only reason why we could even afford him is because I think Petrangelo is done in the league. I think
Yeah.
Petrangelo is done.
Now-
Petrangelo's done.
It's over.
I'm looking at the Knights' wording of it, and they said he's out for this season. I do have a feeling he might be back for one more playoff run.
No, because they
The LTAR thing is
they,
dead.
They put him on LTIR for both playoffs and regular season.
No, but LTIR starts next year, not this year.
They already did. They put him on
It
LTIR.
starts
for both
this
play-
year.
It starts
Is it this year? I
It's
thought it
this
was
year.
next year. Okay.
No,
never
they've
mind,
already
fine.
put him on LTIR for both.
Perfect.
And the LTIR thing starts this year, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does. Yeah.
Oh, did not know that. Okay, well, yeah, Petrangelo's basically done, which is unfortunate because that's a huge hit on your team.
I was actually looking at the injury, and even the injury, it's a chronic injury. He's not gonna get better. So it's like Demko, where I'm not even sure Demko's gonna get back to his form.
Demko looked pretty
he wasn't
good
bad
last
last night. He
night.
wasn't bad last night, but
he's
He
gonna
was
look
pretty great for me
hey,
in fantasy. I was
dude,
pretty thankful.
If he can be healthy for 41 games a season, I don't care. Because Lankinen can kind of
40,
play.
you just need him back for the playoffs.
Yeah,
healthy enough to
Exactly.
carry Price you to the
Um,
finals and then never play again.
Pretty much.
but win the finals unlike the Habs did.
Yeah.
Which
They didn't really have much of a chance.
Hey,
they
you know
didn't
what?
have the team around Carey Price.
No,
You
The
guys
one
have
thing-
Quinn Hughes, which is enough to will them.
The
to a
one
cup.
thing I am able to say is that we were able to beat the Knights in the one chance we played. them.
No. The Marc-Andre Fleury beat the Knights.
No, we smoked
Carey
you guys.
Price beat the
Habs in 6, baby.
Vegas Golden
Okay,
Knights.
moving on.
Carey Price beat everyone.
One more thing I will say about Vegas is that now that Petrangelo's gone, I think that opens up the door a lot more for us to take for an Anderson trade to Vegas. That's all. That's the only place Anderson wants to go. And if we can get Anderson, I think Anderson and Hannafin can fill in that Petrangelo spot.
Now, Anderson did say he wasn't going to handicap the Flames. So
Yeah.
he would be open to other, obviously, I think everyone kind of knows that Vegas is a spot he wants to go.
But he
but
also might
there are-
just
there
go
are
somewhere
options.
else as a
There are
rental and then
options.
go there in free agency.
Yeah, he can go as a rental and go there in free agency as well. I'm just saying that I think Petrangelo's done. I think he's going to retire after the season just based on medical.
Also, guys, breaking news out of the NHL. The New York Islanders are allowing beards on the team now.
We're back.
Beards are back in the Long Island.
Lou Lamoriello is gone. Islanders fans, you're saved.
Just have to say Matthew Schaefer wasn't he the youngest first overall defenseman to score a point?
Oh, he did get a point.
Yeah, something like
He's
that.
looking
Like
good.
18 years, 34 days old or something like that.
Yeah,
Dude,
yeah.
he's also defensively so solid.
He looks so good. Honestly,
His back checks
his
during the
back checking are
preseason were
just-
nuts.
Yeah.
I'm really excited to see how they call the race because it looks like it's going to be a 2-horse race as of right now. But yeah,
So-
like Schaefer and Demidov is going to be such a fun race.
Speaking of rookies though, the Canucks with Braden Coots, that was a surprise making.
Yeah,
the
yeah,
starting
There were
lineup.
a surprising
But
amount
he
of
looks-
players from
he
this
looks
year,
solid.
last year's draft
Yeah.
that made teams.
yeah,
I
pretty
do
good.
think you left. It's not a two. It's a 3-horse race. Zane Parecki is going to be in there once he cracks the lineup.
Kylan, what are you doing right now? Oh my God, this guy just dropped Mackenzie Weegar.
Yeah.
He's fantasy hockeying on the
dropped
podcast.
He's
right now.
cooking. Let him
I'm
cook.
cooking. I meant to do something last night and completely forgot to.
Okay.
I'm gonna be going to work and I'm gonna be fucking
So
making my
we've
moves.
done all the contract talks. I think
There's-
it's time to go to some play talks now that the season is finally back.
Holy crap! Stuart Skinner made the worst pass of all time. He can't make a pass to save his life.
No, first of all, I want to actually ask you guys about that. Who was at fault there? Stuart Skinner or Evan Bouchard?
Stuart Skinner.
Both.
Because Stuart Skinner left the puck for Bouchard there.
Yeah, no,
and then
it's both.
Bouchard just
That's
like,
a-
ooh, I don't know what the
that is
hell
a-
I'm supposed to
that's
do.
a communication
That's a
error.
breakdown of communication. That's both of their issues.
I'm sorry, that must have been the easiest goal Coleman has ever scored in his
Fucking
Oh,
pokes
yeah,
it into the back of the
That
net.
is a-
Might have been the funniest thing I've
Legitimately,
ever seen.
that's the type of goal you see in like Novice 6. Right? Like, this is
That's
a
the type of goal you see
U7
in the
type of
level
goal
we
right there.
played.
The fact that Stuart Skinner and Bouchard just
Dude,
absolutely
that's
left
a
it.
junior C type goal.
That's a junior. I think junior C is better than that, honestly. So much worse.
guess.
It was
I
absolutely
don't even
horrid.
play right now. I don't know why you're dapping me
Um,
up. I'm
All I have
still
to say is
I'm
good
still
luck,
trying to
Stuart
get picked
Skinner,
up
on
by
your
team.
goals of accomplishing making the
Like,
Olympic team.
Can we also talk about the Oilers? Because I'm sorry, that game against the
I want
Flames.
to go start for the Canadian Olympic team.
Let's
Stuart
look at
Skinner.
this. Is in that Oilers Flames game,
He's not.
the Oilers had every chance to win that game. Every single chance. The Flames didn't play a
Dustin
great
Wolf.
game. The Oilers hadn't. They had every single chance, but it was like they were a charity case. They're always trying to donate the game.
And Dustin Wolf was just stopping everything after
Connor
a
McDavid
point.
didn't yell at them enough.
I don't want to say
Or-
that the
and
Oilers
Corey
are frauds
Perry's
after
gone.
one game because the Oilers do this every single year.
Weren't you just asking if they won the offseason?
No. I'm just
My
I'm
fucking
just saying.
God, this
I'm-
guy
no,
is
no.
up and
Okay.
down.
Holy smokes. Just let me talk.
Let me
about it,
cook,
okay?
dog.
Holy smokes. Okay.
Holy smokes.
The Oiler fraud talk should not start right now. Okay? The Oilers do this every year.
Yeah,
Legitimately, they do this every year. They collapse in the first game. Remember 6-0? First game
I,
of the season?
I do.
Yeah.
It was quite fun to
It-
absolutely dunk
and
on
everyone's
Oilers
like,
fans.
the Oilers are done there. The Oilers are going to be horrible for this first half. Everyone knows this. October is never the Oilers'
You
fault.
mean
Chris
I'm gonna be
Knobloch is
happy
getting
again on
fired this
Saturday?
year.
Sorry?
Are you saying I'm going to be happy again on Saturday?
I will say this. I think the Canucks win by 5 goals on
By
Saturday.
5 goals?
I
on
think
I
the
think they won
Canucks
by
are going to
5
win
goals.
the Pacific this year, to be honest. I like the Canucks.
I don't like
I
that.
really liked them after the first game, but I think it heavily depends on if Demko can be as good as he was in the first game.
I
You know,
think we're
because
just going to
they
see
were
an
lying.
otherworldly
Okay,
Quinn Hughes this
on
year.
a completely other note, based on sort of, damn ladybugs, based on just another former Canuck, Arthur Sheilov.
Yeah, shutout in his first fucking game.
Shut
Absolute
up. Couldn't do that
monster.
with fucking with Vancouver, but goes to
With Toronto.
Pittsburgh.
Oh,
goes
you
to
picked
Pittsburgh.
Matt Schaefer.
And,
Do you guys? I want to actually talk about this. Demko's first game. Do you still feel that you made the right decision keeping Lankinen and Demko over Shilovs?
I think it's hard to say because Shelovs has that upside and he's young and everything, but Lankinen is proven to be a solid backup, and Demko is proven to be one of the best goalies in the league when healthy.
Lankinen's a starter.
When healthy.
Lankinen is a low-end starter.
He's a low-end starter, and it's nice to have that as your backup. But because we have to have it, because he is like an all-star goalie, but he's fragile. He's,
His knee just
you
doesn't
don't-
exist
Yeah, you don't know
anymore.
if he's going to be injured or not. But if you can push 41 games out of Demko, I think you have a good Canucks season this year.
Okay,
I
next
think
up. Next up, I want to stick with goaltending. I want to talk about the Flames. So
Okay.
the Flames played Dustin Wolf in back-to-back games. First game, he played decently well against very well, I'd say, against the Oilers.
Yeah.
And
Second
he played
game,
really well until the third period.
yeah, it was good to the third period. Do you guys think that Ryan Husk is going to push Wolf too far this year?
Yes.
Because
Yes,
think
yeah,
about it this way.
absolutely.
Think about it this way.
Yeah.
Their backup's Devin Cooley. Like I love Cooley. He's a great locker room
He's
guy.
Isn't
he's
it?
not
Like,
ready to be an
but
NHL
he's
backup
not. He's
yet.
not. Well,
I don't
NHL
think.
backup. Okay, whatever. I can see
Low
him as
end
that,
NHL
but he's a low
backup,
end.
though.
He's a low
Yeah.
end. But it's a matter of the games, especially in the Flame situation where they're always in that mid pack. you have to almost play Wolf almost every game to a point.
I think they push Wolf to like 65 this year.
I think
I
we're
think
gonna see
50.
Wolf get treated like
I think
hella
like
buck
I think
this
like
year.
65 games played.
Now,
for
do
Dustin
you guys
Wolf
think
this
Wolf
year.
is ready for that?
No.
No,
No.
not yet.
No.
But they're gonna
I
make
think
him
that,
do it.
I think that he'll have a good chance at it, but I think he'll lose more games than last season because he has to get used to that.
I
pace.
think his save
Mhm.
percentage is going to take a hit. I think he's going to be a lot more tired by the midway point of the year, and it's not going to last as long as it did last year.
But-
I'm honestly not a fan of this at all. And second of
don't
all, if you're
like
the
the
Flames,
load
no, but
management.
the Flames had $20 million in cap space and they couldn't sign a single backup goaltender.
I think
Yeah.
if I'm being honest, unfortunately I feel like they could be going in for a specific player that returns December 1st. If they go in for that player, the reason why I'm saying is he's from Sherwood Park. He's close to home. He's gonna want to stay close to home. The Oilers already said the Oilers already said they don't want him.
That's true.
Now,
the closest team
But I
to
think
him
he's
from
going
the,
somewhere
from
else.
The Oilers
He's
is-
going to Vegas.
Yeah,
he's a
that's what I
Golden
think.
Knight.
I'm
He's
aware that
pretty
there's
much
that as
said
well.
it.
Kylans,
Yeah.
my thing is these guys have been
Stop
okay,
coping.
How do I say this?
He's a Knight.
No, no.
I'm fine with that. I don't want Samsonov. Get rid of Samsonov, please. I don't want him.
Okay. The one thing I will say though is I cannot see those guys signing in Canada. Period. Because their name is very well known in Canada.
Yeah.
And
They
obviously
get booed by their home fans.
playing
wanna
in a
say-
southern U.S. market where there's no pressure
don't.
and they kind
I
of
really
restart their
don't.
lives
Yeah.
is probably the best bet for them, in my opinion.
Probably, no
Probably
taxes in
depends.
Vegas.
Because everyone knows the 5 players' names, even if you don't play hockey.
Yeah.
You're gonna know.
You're
and
gonna know.
There's gonna be backlash.
It's been
no matter
the
what.
biggest thing in the news for almost 2 years now.
Yeah.
So I cannot see Carter Hart coming even close to the border.
I get that. I'm just saying that if he did sign someone, I think he's signing Calgary.
I
No.
could see him
No.
He's a
debating
Golden
coming
Knight.
to a Canadian
He's just
team.
coping.
I think
I'm saying if he signs somewhere in Canada, I mean, I'm aware he's a Golden Knight.
Knights or Hurricanes.
It's probably
It's-
the Knights.
It's probably gonna be
Hurricanes
the Knights,
got-
but if anybody has a best shot of going to Canada out of all of those guys, I think it is Carter Hart.
Now the
Yeah.
one
Just
Because I
he's a
think he-
goalie. Like I could
He's
see an Ottawa
he's a
swooping
good
in.
goalie, and I think, yeah, no, people just like
Send him
more
right
than the
back
other
to where
guys,
it
but-
happened.
Can I
get him
just
playing for the
put in a little
Senators.
sleeper here?
Hmm.
I think the Panthers might take a shot at him. Reason why?
They need a
Bobrovsky,
backup.
They need a
Bobrovsky
backup.
and no more Spencer Knight.
They need
He's
a
in
backup.
Chicago,
Dude,
so-
Spencer Knight's too busy waving to his girlfriend.
And guys, if you can get Carter Hart back to where he is, the
Yeah.
Panthers dynasty just extended a few 5 years.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
you still got
Yeah.
years left in those four.
Hart's
Well,
solid
defensemen.
enough to win you some cups.
One thing I will say with the Panthers right now is that their 3 cup runs in a row is taking a toll. Like you got Kachuk injured, Barkov's knee just exploded.
Just like genuinely
But I
vanished
mean,
out of
but
nowhere.
still, they've even shown with those guys out that they're still like such a solid team.
Yeah, but that's
and
100%.
they're
But that's-
just so
but
good.
that's not based on the star talent. That's based on Paul Maurice's systems. He's
yeah,
so good.
Their
He's such a
systems
good
and their
coach.
depth.
Yeah, I know
Paul Maurice
that.
is such a
I
good
know how good of a coach he is. Why did we let him go?
Yeah.
Why?
Because Scott Arniel.
And then you got yelled at him by a stick and puck.
Yeah,
I
you got
did.
you got
I-
yelled at by Paul
that
Maurice
was
and
fucking
stick and puck.
hilarious.
I remember
was
that.
so
That was
funny.
so
Remember
funny.
that, Kylan?
He almost had
Kylan is
beef at a stick and
clueless,
puck,
dude.
At Bonavista.
Oh yeah,
yeah, when he almost fought Paul Maurice.
yeah. Because the guy, that guy's a loser.
All right, guys. I think to just quickly end off the podcast, I saw some comments from the Sharks owner. I'm not sure if you guys saw that, but he said
What
no
do you
more
say?
McKenna. I feel like that one could age really, really poorly.
I don't know what you're talking about.
What?
I think we end off the podcast with fantasy.
Really?
Yeah,
The
little
update in the
little
PIDHL.
update. Give
All right,
us an
let's do a little
update here,
update.
Kyle.
All right.
This one's gonna be a shorter podcast, closer to 25, but I think we should be fine with that.
Okay.
Yeah, I have a bye
Time for an
week.
update in the PIDHL. This week in the PIDHL, the Delia Highlanders take on the Dead Man's Flats Reapers, and the champion Gold Diggers took on the Provost Butterflies. Currently, at the
time of
at the
recording.
time of recording, which is Friday, October 10th.
Yeah.
Friday, October 10th. The Delia Highlanders and the Deadman Flats Reapers are all tied up, each having 5 categories winning. Which, by the way, the way we're working is it's a category
This guy
base.
is just so
type thing.
hyped to say his stats.
And the Provost Butterflies are beating the
Devin's like-
champion Gold Diggers 9 categories to 2 categories.
yeah, and everybody said
What a
Devin was
fucking
cool.
draft.
Currently,
What a fucking
currently-
draft.
Currently, the Rainbow Lake Miners have a bye week.
Yep,
Yes.
we have a bye
Yeah.
week, but my players aren't doing bad. So
In news within the league, for picks up. On October 2nd, the Provost Butterflies dropped Gabriel Velarde and picked up Martin Hachis.
Also,
Best
what a-
move I've ever
like,
made.
On
Best
October-
move I've ever made.
On October 8th, the champion Gold Diggers dropped Jacob
Absolutely.
Trouba, picked up Mark Stone, and dropped Wyatt Johnson, picked up Adrian Kempe. And today, at the time of recording, the Delia Highlanders dropped.
If he had not dropped him.
At the time of recording, the Delia Highlanders dropped Mackenzie Weegar and picked up Matthew Schaefer.
Yep.
We were shit talking him for it a little earlier. You'll be able to find it. Don't worry.
Yeah, and that is probably all. If you
That's
guys
all.
like this
I'm
background,
goated.
please let us know because we would gladly do some more of these. I think.
As long as it's not
As
cold.
long as it's not cold.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
I'm not
Supposed to
coming
be
out here
negative
dead of
30.
winter.
Supposed to
Fuck
be
that.
-1
If it's
in the
cold.
morning.
Dude, imagine
that.
doing this on the ice. Be kind of fun.
Could do this
All
on the
right.
ice with chairs.
Yep, that is all. Remember to like and subscribe,
I
and
hate
we
you,
will see
Ali.
you guys next time. Peace.
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 Peace.